Welcome to Social Genius, brought to you by Drunk on Social, where we help you stay ahead of social media trends, share the latest news, and highlight the strategies that are working to help you grow your business. Now let's join our hosts, Tristan and Jeff, in 3, 2, 1.
Real estate agents, what value are you bringing to your community? Social Genius family, you are going to love this episode featuring Glennda Baker because she shares how simple, consistent community updates will help you grow your business. Tune in and hear Glenda's contagious joy and desire to give you resources to help you grow. Oh, man. Save the best for last. Is that what we did here, Tristan? I'm not sure about that.
Well, I mean, Zach said he was a Delaware 7, so, I mean, he set that one up.
I love it. I love it. Listen, if you've never listened to this beautiful woman rap and share what she does, you are in for an absolute treat. And if you've heard her before, you already know. Glennda, welcome. It's good to have you back. It's good to chat with you again. I want to hear what the hell you have been doing over the last 12 months. And because you are absolutely always killing it on social.
Well, thank you so much. I am so excited to be here with you guys. I'm honored. I remember when I had the opportunity to sit down with you guys, gosh, I guess it's been however long ago. I literally was like, did they really send me a message to like do something with them? I'm in the floor. And the fact that you invited me back, I'm like, I must have done a good job. So it has been a crazy year. If you told me 12 months ago that I would be a diamond on Delta because I traveled so much, I would have told you that you obviously lost your mind. It's been an amazing year, absolutely unforgettable. I think the thing that probably has moved me the most and maybe moved the needle the most for me is just the people that I've had the opportunity to inspire and impact. It's just been just the people that come up to me and the stories that they tell me and the stories that they send me, it goes far past real estate. So I just feel so honored and so blessed.
What has stood out for you over the last year that you've been really excited about and said, whoa, I can't believe that happened?
Really the invitations, the rooms I've been invited into. The conversation is definitely different. And again, nothing could have prepared me. 2 years ago, I started this video journey. I posted my first video October 7th of 2020. We're close to 1 million followers on TikTok, over 100,000 on Instagram. And it's changed the face of my business. And from the inside out, I would say. The ability to inspire agents, I'm a real estate agent in Atlanta, Georgia, for God's sake. I thought I would be helping people buy and sell houses. And just the cult agent following is just, and somebody said to me the other day, these people are ready to follow you off the cliff. And I was like, do you think? And they're like, yeah, because they believe in you. And I think that it's not only their belief in me that has really moved me, but maybe my belief in them. I think that just that everyday bread and butter real estate agent that's not selling $40 million penthouses or $10 million houses, that everyday real estate agent that's helping Bobby and Susie and the average Joe buy and sell and build generational wealth. It's that simple.
Can you repeat the date that you put out your first video? I want people to hear
October 7th of 2020. October 7th, 2020, I posted my first video. And, everybody thinks that it was like overnight. And I remember I was at my grandson's birthday party on February 6th of 2021. And I was showing these kids that were there. They said, oh, Miss Glennda, you're on TikTok. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, what's your TikTok? And I pulled it up and I remember having 32,000 followers. And I mean, think about it. In February of 2020, I had 3,200 Instagram followers. So just about, almost 3 years ago. And it's just the opportunities that it's afforded me has really been what I mean, like, Allstate wants to collab with me. I mean, just the people that I'm in the room with, I'm just like, me? Like, hello? So I love it. I mean, if you ever thought that I could pick up the phone and talk to the CEO of any company, I would be like, I'm a real estate agent. And the fact that a CEO of a large company texted me last night, hey, what are you up to? How's your week going? I'm like, what the hell? So it just blows me away.
It's incredible.
So you mentioned something. You said the conversation changes as you level up who you hang with. What does that conversation now revolve around? How did that change?
So, typically as a real estate agent, you're talking about CRMs and online leads and doing video content. And, you go to a conference and it's open houses and your sphere of influence and how to do that. And this past weekend, I was sitting around a table with women, and the conversation was, how are we building our business? How are we making our business bulletproof? What is our profit and loss? What are the forensic of the numbers? Just more of, how to build your business, not the things that you're doing in it specifically, but how are you building a bulletproof business? And so for me, that was something that I mean, whoever thought that I would be sitting at a round table with, again, the female leaders, CEOs of companies all over the country.
I want to go back to the date, which is October 7th. So for those of you that are thinking to yourself, I'm too late, that is validation that you're not too late. But at the same token, Glennda, let's be honest, like, you're the unicorn. Most people are not going to jump on here tomorrow or whenever and say, I want to be, they're going to say this, I want to be like Glennda, but most are not going to achieve a fraction of your success. So I want you to talk to that person, because I don't want them to quit on it, realizing that this is really, really hard, because you are a unicorn. I mean, that's an anomaly of a success story. But I don't want people to take that as an excuse not to do it. So how do you talk to that person? Because I'm sure you're having this conversation with people.
I am having these conversations with people, and thank you very much. And actually, I think you're right. I think I am a unicorn. What I don't want the everyday agent to write me off is because it's not about views. It's not about virality. It is about the value you're bringing to your community, period. Somebody posted on one of my TikToks this week and said, I'm just not getting any leads from these videos. And I went a little bit deeper with that person offline. And I said, well, talk to me a little bit about what you're posting. And she's posting listing videos. We don't need more real estate porn. That's not your value. They're not coming to you for that, period. Let me say it a little bit louder for those folks in the back. They're not coming to you for listing videos. They're going to Zillow for that. Suck it up, Buttercup. What you need to be doing is bringing locationally accurate information to your community, period. And shame on you if you're not doing that. If you're not screaming from the rooftops, what is different about real estate today than it was yesterday or last week or last month or Q1 or Q2? Shame on you. Let me take you out behind the building and have a come to Jesus with you, because every single real estate agent watching this can sit down, put their iPhone up against the faucet, go on their Instagram Live like I just did this morning, and talk intelligently about your community and what is going on in your community with real estate. And if you're not doing that, shame on you.
And you do that almost every day.
I love lives. I love them so much. I love live video because it's like, okay, so let me tell you what it's like to me. So I do it in the morning. I love to do it in the morning, unless my head spins around and snot flies out of my nose during the day. But I love to do it in the morning. And the reason that I do that is because it's like meeting my friends at the breakfast table. Like, I get to go and have breakfast with everybody. I sit here at my kitchen island. It's called Keeping It Real from the Kitchen. I sit here at my kitchen island in the stool that I'm sitting in today for this meeting. I prop my phone up against the faucet of my sink, and I literally go on live. And I talk about like the other day, I talked about this class action lawsuit for wiretapping with Zillow. Like, the consumer needs to understand that. How much do you want to bet me that they didn't know that on line 19 of the 273 pages of terms of service for Zillow, when you click that box, that line 19 says that they have the ability to record your conversation and your text messages? Hello? I hope they're not a sponsor. Sorry,
Wow,
guys.
no, we don't. We don't.
It's the
associate
truth.
with Zillow.
It's the truth. It's the honest to God truth. These are facts. It's not just them. HomeLight, same exact thing. So that's what I'm saying to you is, as a real estate agent, give them information that they're not getting from Google. Oh, Glennda, you can get anything from Google. No, you can't. You can't get that 46% of the homeowners in Cobb County are over 62. And the fact that the primary bedroom is on the main floor is very important in this county because there's a senior tax exemption. You can't get that information on Google.
Are you struggling to set yourself apart in the real estate sea of sameness? Do you struggle to decide where to market, how to market, or what to put into your marketing to help you stand out? It's probably because your brand isn't dialed in. A great brand involves a lot more than a photo, a logo, and a tagline, friends. That's because people don't do business with a logo. They do business with a person. Our friends at BrandFace can help you define, develop, and display your personal brand so you can stand out, outmarket, and outsell your competition. It is time to unveil your inner star. Head to powerbrandtraining.com and check out their free training video. Again, powerbrandtraining.com. That's all one word. powerbrandtraining.com. Check out their free training video. It will be worth your time.
That's very true. How do you get over the fact, or how did you get over the fact that you're talking to yourself practically when you were recording? That sometimes for some people shooting video is tough.
Okay, so I was raised basically as an only child. My brother's 20 years older than me. And so I talked to myself in the mirror because I didn't have anybody to talk to. So I literally talked to myself in the mirror all of the time. And so for me, what?
So good. So you have practice. So this is so good.
Oh yeah. I mean, as a teenager, I would sit on the bathroom counter in the sink and literally talk to myself in the mirror. And even today, like when I self-talk to myself, because when I self-talk to myself, every day I say, my name is Glennda Baker and nothing bad happens to me. Everything good happens to me. Everything good happens to me. Everything good happens to me. My name is Glennda Baker and everything good happens to me. And I literally say that in the mirror. And I have like a vision board, and, you know, I think that you got to have that positive self-talk, but you're talking to your friends. These people are following you. It's not like I'm talking to Joe, somebody I don't even know. Typically, the people that come on my live, they know me. I mean, you should see some of the shit that people post in that live. It's hilarious. I love your hair. It's super big today. Oh, wow, you're wearing it straight. Oh, I love this star sweater. I've never seen it. And that's the thing is I'm sitting around the breakfast table with my people. It's that simple. That's what your videos give you the opportunity to do. Do you realize that by shooting video, most likely they're looking at it on their phone, you're coming into their home. You're coming into a safe space of whomever is looking at your videos. And I've got news for you. If they don't like you, they will scroll past you in less than 9 seconds. And you don't even know it, so your feelings aren't even hurt. I really believe that everybody loves my videos. I honestly, I don't even, mean comments, I don't even look at them. I don't even look at them. I literally think everybody loves my videos. My name is Glennda Baker, and only good things happen to me. And that's what I keep telling myself. And you got to tell yourself that.
Where do you go live? TikTok, Instagram, both?
Okay, so I go live right now on Instagram, but guess what? We are going to start a new TikTok series, and it'll almost be like, well, you guys may not be old enough to know this, but Murder, She Wrote used to come on Sunday night at 8 p.m. And I mean, I was always home Sunday night at 8 p.m. to watch Murder, She Wrote. So we are going to start scheduled content on TikTok.
I love it.
And y'all are the first to hear it, so don't
I
tell
love
me.
it.
I love that. That's
Do we
really
have a
cool.
schedule? Do we have a schedule of when this is happening? Do we know yet or what?
We are not releasing the day and time that it's going live. Denver and I are strategically trying to figure out where is the watch time for my people. When is that most optimum time? And because it is a huge difference for me. Like on Instagram, going live in the morning, going live in the afternoon, going live in the evening.
Yeah.
And what my TikTok people tell me, because I have a person at TikTok, I can't remember if I told you all that. My TikTok person tells me is that you want to schedule content. You want to have series that people are looking forward to. You want stuff that people can like schedule into their day and look forward to, and know that they're only going to get you live at that point in time.
Yeah.
Such a great point on that, Glennda. Now I'm thinking, going back to your vision board, was that on your vision board earlier this year? What's been on your vision board that you've achieved or that you're looking forward to achieving next year?
Okay, so y'all, I haven't told anybody this.
Yes, that's 2 things.
Don't laugh. Okay. So on October 14th of 2022, I was at the Jason Aldean concert in Bridgestone Arena. And I went by myself to this concert. I was in Nashville for my niece's wedding, who's also a real estate agent, Paris Hughes. Anyway, it's not Paris Hughes anymore, it's Paris Lovelady. But anyway, so I was at her wedding. And the next day I go to Jason Aldean, and they start playing his song, Lights Come On. But he's not on the stage. Nobody's on the stage. But the song starts playing, and it's completely dark in there. And then, there's this lead in, and then all of a sudden the verse comes out, the lights come on, and the lights come up over the arena, and it's completely sold out at Bridgestone Arena. And I took a picture of the crowd. And in that moment, I said to myself, in 2023, I'm going to open up to a crowd like this. And I was like, that's my vision. If I could just take this many people and just touch them with what I have, then I know, I'm like, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. So that is my vision for 2023, is that the lights are going to come on with Jason Aldean song. And there's going to be this sea of people that I'll have the opportunity to talk with.
Wow. Where's this going to happen at? Come on now, give us a little bit more.
So, I am in Atlanta, Georgia, and my favorite professional team, the Hawks, play at State Farm Arena. And I was thinking to myself, like, State Farm, real estate, Atlanta, like everybody can get here. And so I have everything mapped out and exactly who's going to be in the front rows. And I just can see it all in my head, and I've got it on my vision board.
Wow, very cool. Jesse Itzler, one of the owners of the team?
I do know, and I've had the opportunity to meet him, and he is an absolute amazing speaker. He actually, his keynote is a rap, because he used to be a rapper.
Yeah, for the Knicks. That's right, for an NBA team. Yep,
Yeah.
I've hung out with Jesse as well. He's a great dude. He's a billionaire who doesn't act like one.
No, he's awesome sauce.
Very true.
Very cool.
All right. So what are you looking forward to doing in 2023 as far as maybe expanding into other socials, YouTube, more Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn?
So we will take our strategy a little bit deeper on YouTube. We are looking at doing some, Facebook group things, which you guys are like the blueprint of. So definitely looking at that. I am always looking for opportunities to give women a voice, give women a seat at the table. It's so interesting to me that they say 63%. I would probably say of the 20% of real estate agents that actually sell anything, 19% of those are women. No harm to you, gentlemen. But it's always amazing to me that that there is such an overwhelming number of men on panels and number of men in power in real estate, and that those seats are not held by women, since I feel like that we obviously have the majority of the population.
That's very true.
Especially in real estate. Yes, absolutely.
On that too, Glenn, it's interesting because we've struggled with that over the years too, in just when we find women to bring in to speak, not all of them are able to or want to as well. So that's why we love going to you, because we can rely on you and you're growing on this. But that's actually a real challenge. So we want to highlight more women, definitely.
So at the table that I was at this past weekend, that was all women, we talked a little bit about that. And I think that, obviously I am all about women's empowerment, but I think that women are partly to blame for those seats that aren't held by women, because they have been satisfied to stay in the background. They've been satisfied to make it happen and really be the operations behind, the leader. And so, I think that as women, we share that responsibility, that we haven't taken our game to the majors. And I think that it's time for us to step up and all of us be the Michael Jordan.
I love that. That's really good. I like that. And we can help. Anytime you think that we need to highlight somebody, just send them our way.
Absolutely.
We would love to help out. That's what we do. Jeff, what do you think in regards to shows? Now I'm thinking like, Glennda, you're so right. We thought about it before, which is like a schedule. Somebody even mentioned TV guide. Like there's a TV guide and people show up at a certain time. I'm like, this is so good. What do you think about shows, Jeff? I love that.
I think it's brilliant. Actually, I can't stop thinking about whether or not I'm going to get a front row ticket to the arena.
The Glennda show?
Right.
The Glennda show. That's right. The Glennda show live.
I love that. That's really good. What else is on your vision board that you're excited about?
Well, so I have been abundantly blessed financially through real estate. But what I really want to do is help my team and help them create generational wealth through real estate. So we are going to start buying properties that we can either fix up and flip, or fix up and hold as rental companies as a team, rental houses as a team. And so I'm really looking to do that, because I think it's a great time to buy property. I think there's, to me, I'm in real estate. People say, oh, Glennda, do you invest in this? Do you do stocks? What stock? I invest in what I know, and I invest where I know. So looking at the opportunity to purchase more properties as a team and get my team involved in building that generational wealth is on my board. And then I have these little buckets for, okay, I'm going to take all the money from speaking and I'm going to put it in this bucket. And with this bucket, I'm doing this. I'm taking my kids on a big fancy vacation. So for me, it just kind of sets little goals so that I can say, oh, all the money came from this. So I kind of in my head, maybe it's like a game. I've always been into, this money is going to go here, and this money is going to go here, and this money is going to go here. And so that way it's always kind of given me that drive and that goal to say, okay, I want to make X number, or I want to take the kids here, or I want to put in a swimming pool, that kind of stuff.
You know what? On that note, what is a personal item on that vision board? Just out of curiosity.
I'll be honest with you. I have more material things than any one person could ever want. What I really look for is peace, joy, and happiness. And I know that sounds like a beauty pageant interview answer, but in all honesty, the things that are most valuable to me are my happiness, peace around like my life and being around peaceful people, keeping those people in my ecosystem, and the freedom to do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. I went to Nashville. A friend of mine was going to play at the Bluebird, and I found out about it last week. And sure enough, I just moved my schedule around to go up to Nashville Tuesday and see him perform at the Bluebird Cafe, spent the night, came back. That freedom and that peace and that happiness, that is huge. Those things are so critical. I want to tell you guys something. I know you're probably going somewhere else, but I want you to listen to this because I think this is so important. Okay. I heard this the other day. And I wrote it down. Okay, here we go. I know. Okay, so most people think that your most valuable asset is time. Time is not your most valuable asset. Your attention is. Because you can be sitting in the same room with somebody and thinking that you're giving them your time, but you're not giving them your attention. Okay, so your most valuable asset isn't time, but it's your attention. What are you distracted by that you should be devoted to? As a real estate agent, we are constantly distracted. The phone rings, the inspection went bad, they didn't get their financing. What are you distracted by that you should be devoted to? And so I make a huge habit of when I'm with my family that I don't even have my phone with me, because I don't need my phone with me if I'm with my family, because if something happens to them, I'm right there. And so I have two different phones. I have one phone that only my family and my team members have. And then I have my phone that is on the internet and everybody in town uses it. So I think that it's so critical to be dedicated to giving people that are important to you your attention. And so that is my goal for 2023 is don't be distracted by something but don't be distracted from something you should be devoted to, and reminding myself that giving someone my attention is my most valuable asset.
That's really good.
What a great way, what a great way to end
both of those. Glennda, where would you like people to follow you at? Because we put everything there, but where would you like that? Do you have a newsletter? Do you prefer Instagram, TikTok?
So sit down, y'all. I am not an email person, but we're fixing that in 2023. There will be great news with Glennda. But I will tell you right now, you can follow me where you're most comfortable. I'm prepared to meet you where you are. I am the most unanonymous person in the world. Hashtag Google Glennda. Like literally, you could just put in Glennda, Glennda, and literally, you don't even put my last name. I told one of my ex-husbands, I said, I have talked about you so much that you are now a Google search term. So I am at Glennda Baker everywhere. At Glennda, Glennda Baker, at Glennda Baker, everywhere you want to look at me, but really seriously, hashtag Google Glennda.
Two ends. I just Googled it and you weren't lying.
I know. I have trained Google. So I have been using the hashtag Google Glennda for about 12 months now. Last year, I decided that I wanted people to, because I went through a divorce, I don't want people to look for me through any other last name. And so I said, I'm going to teach Google to just that I'm the only Glennda with two N's. And sure enough, probably the entire first page is just me.
Why is Tinder the first one that comes up?
Get out. So did you see that video?
I'm kidding.
Okay. I was going to say, because I posted that video. It's called Tinder Tips on Tuesday because, I'm well-rounded. It's
It
not
is,
just all about
it is
real
the
estate.
first video. I joined Tinder is the very first video that comes up. No joke.
I think it's got like 100,000 views. It's hilarious. It is so funny. But this is the thing. People say, they ask me all the time. They're like, why do you think that people watch your videos? People watch my videos for one of four reasons. I'm real, I'm relevant, I'm reliable, and I'm relatable. And that's it. People know that when they come, that my endorsement is not for sale. They know that they are going to I'm going to shoot it straight with them. I'm going to tell them exactly the truth.
Say those 4 R's again.
Real, relevant, reliable, and relatable.
That is a plan that all of you should strive for right there. Write those 4 down. Everybody should strive for that exact same thing. And even though you probably will not have the same success that the unicorn has, you will have success because even if it's only 200 extra people, it's 200 raving fans. They're going to follow you because they love you for who you are. That's 200 people that could be a referral partner. It's 200 people that could refer their friends and family. I mean, it's awesome. Glennda, you're so great. We love you.
Thank you.
I want a ticket to Atlanta. Let's just
absolutely. Stay tuned.
Once that happens, please let us know.
Yes.
Absolutely. 2023. Glennda live on tour.
I love it. Glennda, you're a wonderful person. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for listening to Social Genius, brought to you by Drunk on Social. We are here to help you take your business to new levels through social media. Make sure to subscribe to get updates on new episodes and come join us on our Drunk on Social Facebook page. And as always, make sure you leave us a great review on your favorite podcast app. Feedback and likes are very much appreciated.